Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to discuss all about how we can create a Tic Tac Toe game using HTML CSS and also JavaScript. So let's try it. I win the game. Congratulations, player X, you have won the game. So let's try it. O combination, right? So or combination, right? So let me tell with you how you can create it. So I go to my code editor. Inside that have a basic structure of HTML, style.css, script.js. So without further ado, let's get started. Write the code to create a game. So I'm going to use the container h1 and I'm going to use Tic Tac Toe, and I'm going to create an ID game board. Inside that I will create a boxes. I will create a more than 9 boxes, and each box I will assign the ID is 0 to 9 times by 9. So have a ID 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on and so forth. So I need to change the IDs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So inside that I'm going to assign the value X or like this one, because I will manage it using CSS, right? And inside the game board I will create a model class. Inside the model I will create a content, assign the class h2, and inside the h2 I will assign the class message, and I'm going to use solution player X, you have that can, like this one, right? Also I will add the pattern tag inside the content. Pattern ID is restart btn. Yes, restart, right? So this is our HTML structure. So I'm gonna open it in the live server right now. This is a content, so I'm going to close my other project and go to style.css to manage it, right? So first of all you need to reset the property. So I'm going to use padding and margin. So box sizing I will use border box. After that I need to select the root, assign the variable orange color. I'm going to assign the color is hash F2C14E, and also I will assign the dark color hash 2D414B, right? Then I need to select my body. In the body I need to use display property, but before displaying that I will assign the background color RGB. I will use background gradient color. I will assign the gradient color is circle, comma, and RGBI, and I'll use 61, 99, 280 and 1. This is 0%, right? And yeah, first I'm gonna arrange it like this way, then you will understand everything, right? So I'm gonna get it 2 times. And the second one I will change the don't need that, and this is a comma, this is 55%, and I'm going to use comma, and that is 100%. So in the next combination I will change the colors like 240, 84 to 071, and the last one I'll change 151, comma, 156 to 03 and 1. First we're gonna save it and let's look at that. No, This doesn't appear right now, so Okay, I will use background color RGB 61 99 to 18. Right, so yeah, I think it should be, yeah, it's perfect. Just a minute, I also remove this one because yeah, it's perfect right now, as you can see, guys. So another thing I'm gonna add it, font family is Poppins and sensitive, and I'll use overflow X heading because I will display the model. So, and look at that. Then I need to add the what? I'm gonna select my, first we're gonna select the container, and I'm gonna use the display property flex, align item center, justify content center, and I will use height 100 VH, and I'm gonna use flex direction column. And yeah, first we're gonna save it, and let's look at that. Everything in the center, cool. Then I'm gonna select my H1 tag that is appeared inside there. So I'm gonna font size 3.5, and I'm gonna add the color is white. Then we need to select the game board. That is our main part of that. So first we're gonna save it, and let's look at that. Yeah. In the game board, I need to assign the width 650 pixel. I'm going to use padding top and bottom 2 and 5 rem left and right. I'm going to use display flags, align item center, justify content center. I'll use flex direction column, and yeah, I'll use a background color RGBI 255 comma 0.5. this is opacity, and also I will add the border radius 5 pixel is best. First we're gonna save it, and let's look at that. Yeah, cool. And by the way, I'm gonna select my model. In the model I will use this time display null because I need to design the game board. Right, perfect. Then I need to select my boxes, right? So I need to select box. In the box I will use height 130 pixel and width also 130 pixel. First we're going to save it, and yeah, I will use the display property flags, align item center, justify content center, because inside the box have a content, so I want to display those content in the center of the page. So I need to assign the display property, and yeah, so I'm going to use color gray color, not orange color. Font weight I will use 600, font size I will use 5.5 rem, and I will use margin all sides 0.5 rem. Box shape I will use the 2 pixel, 5 pixel, 5 pixel, and black color. Last thing I'm gonna add it, border radius 5 pixels, so, and look at that. Yeah, cool. Not why we will manage it. Just a minute. So I'm gonna remove this one. So first we're gonna use flex wrap. So, and look at that, right? And yeah, I'll add the background color inside that. This is dark color. So, and yeah, it's perfect right now, as you can see, guys. But I want to add the background color is orange, and color is dark color. So, and look at that, right? So those are content, those content is appear in the center of the page, right? So yeah, the next and important thing is model. So I'm gonna leave the model to, by the way, this is model. Inside the model have a content, congratulations, restart button. So I need to select my model, and the model I need to add few things like I need to use position is absolute, and I need to select the my main game board, and inside that I need to use position is relative. So and yeah, everything in the center. Then I need to assign the width, height, and so I'm gonna assign the width 650 pixel, height 400 pixel, and I will use background color white, and the border radius 5 pixel, box shadow, box shadow is 5 pixel, 10 pixel, 10 pixel, and so right. So this is our model, and the model I need to add few things. So yeah, I need to select my content that is appeared inside the model. So I'll use display property flex, align item center, justify content center, height I'll use 100%, so I think everything is the center of the page. Yeah, and also I'll use the flex direction is column. Yeah, perfect. So inside that have a content, have a h2. So its font size is 2.5 line. So yeah, perfect. And we need to select the button tag and we need to design it. So let's select the button tag, and the button tag I'll use outline none, borders none. I'm going to use padding top and bottom 8 rem, left and right 4 rem, margin top 4 rem. No, 4 is big, but I'll use 2 rem, and I'll use border radius 5 pixel, font family I will use in height, and font size I will use 1.2 rem. It is with 320 pixel, cursor pointer, background color white, orange color, and color is one dark color. Font weight I will use 600. Yeah, so I'll look at that. In the default I need to hide it when I will use the JavaScript to win the game, then I want to display it, right? So I need to select my model and I'm going to display now. This time we don't need to display it right now. This is our default game. So let's move on the JS. Inside the JS you need to get the value. So first of all you need to create a variable container element and get the value from the container, because I will add it class and I will use the class to display and hide the model. So I will share you everything. Create another variable player txt. I'm going to use document.querySelector. This time I'm going to get the message variable that is appear inside. No, I need to assign. Yeah, here is a message. Create another variable restart button. Need to get the ID. Okay, I will use get element by ID, whatever is the ID or class, you can add it. Last thing, I'm gonna get the boxes, right? Query selector all, because I need to select all of the boxes. So those are boxes right now. Once you get that, then I create a variable. Oh, this is a player txt and assign the value O, and that is same thing. This is a x txt, assign the value x. Then I create another variable is let current player and assign that this time value is x txt. Means the default, when user will click on the board, then who will able to see the x, the default user is x, right? Let's create a spaces and I'm going to create an array, assign the value of the 9 and assign the default value is null. Right, so those are basic. So let's create a function start cam const start cam. This is a variable and that is our function. Inside that I need to select my boxes and use for each loop. And these boxes, this is a parameter. I need to select this one boxes and add the event listener. So I need to select boxes dot add event listener. When user will click on any box, then I want to execute the function. So I'm going to use box collect. This is the function I will create it, right? By the way, I will remove that because I don't need that. I will use single line code, so it is working similar. So let's create a box collect function. Box collect. So I need to create a function box collect, and inside that I'm going to pass in the parameter is e. First of all, I need to select what you will get when user will click on the boxes. So open the console, click on any box, nothing inside the box. So I need to check that what happened. Data target, everything is clear, boxes. Okay, just a minute, I'm gonna remove the static data from there and nothing. In a minute I'm going to check it. Okay, I need to call the function right now, then it should be displayed. Yeah, so this is the ID of the 0. When I click on the second one, this is the second ID, and 2, so on and so forth. So when you will click on any box, you have received the data, or you have received the div ID class, and so on and so forth. So you need to use this tactics to get the ID. So let's look at that. I'm going to use console e.target, and I want to get the ID from the particular box. So I'm going to click on that, as you can see. Click on the second one, so on and so forth. So I need to store this one value inside my ID variable, right? Step number 1 has been completed. The next one is I will use the if else statement. Check ID. If I will use not, I have a array top of my page like this one. If not, have a ID like this one. Then come into the if body, and I need to target the same thing, and inside that I need to pass the ID and assign the value of the current player, right? Then I need to select my e.target.inner text inner e.target. Yeah, I will select the same thing, e.target and inner text as in the current player. So first we're gonna save it, and let's look at that. Yeah, it's working. So this is the data. That data is coming from over this one player. Inside that have a xtxt, but when I assign that as o txt, you will get the o right now, as you can see, right? And this is the e.target means the box, and I have used the function inner text element to assign the value of the current player, right? So I will use the condition on there is, the condition is I will use current player, select it, current player equal to, this is a double equal to, right now I need to target x txt or txt x txt. Right, so this is a, by the way, if else statement. So first we're gonna check it now. As you can see, right, this is a combination O and X. Click on that, as you can see, right. So you have all of data that is used to add the event when user will click on the boxes and assign the data, but inside that have a logic. You need to use the logic to win the game. So how you can use the logic, so it is very important. So let's look at that. So I'm going to use winner logic. So I will use if, but before using logic I need to create a combination code. So this is a combination, those are index numbers. We need to create the winning combination. Create a const and it's winning combination. This is the array. Inside that I'm gonna paste the combinations 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 0 3 6. By the way, those are combinations inside the board. 0 1 2 1 2 3, like that. So yeah, so once you add the logic, then you need to create a function that is used to check the combination. So let's create a function player when. So I will create a function and player has one, right, any name as you want. Inside that I need to extract the data from my winning combination. So in the winning combination I will create a for loop. When it's condition, you can write any name, and I will get this one value and assign the value inside the condition. So let's see, I will use console.log and I will use condition. You will get those data, but we need to target that inside there. Just a demonstration purpose, I just check it, as you can see. So those are combination, those combination is coming from this one, right, and those combinations assigned on the condition variable. So what I need to do on there, I need to create an array A, B, C and assign the same combination on there. Then I will use those arrays to check the condition. So let's see, I use if space. First we need to target my space like this one. Inside that have ID and value, so on and so forth. So I need to target it, and this is the array. I need to add the A and I need to add the and sign, same thing, A double equal to spaces B and spaces A double equal to space C. This is a combination that is used to check the combination inside the array, and I need to return that same thing like this one. Otherwise, this is a for loop body outside of the for loop body. Otherwise, I need to get the false result. If this will condition is true, then I will get the return this one data. Otherwise, I will return false, means false condition, right? So I need to get this one function, and I'm gonna add the logic on there. The logic is I need to check that if player has when function is not equal to is false, means when the function is true, then come into the if body. In the if body, I need to select my player txt and assign the video is inner.html, and that is I get the value from, I'm gonna get this one paste on there, and inside that I need to use congratulations player. So inside this one I need to target the current player, right? First we're gonna save it, and yeah, that's perfect. The next thing is when user win the game, then I want to change the background color like this way or this way. So how I can do this? So let's look at that, the logic. So I'm going to create a variable when indicator, and I'm going to use get computed style from document.body get property value, and inside that I will get the value from my variable. So I get the variable like this one, like this one, but we don't need that. Also we don't need that. And I need to get it. Now after this one I need to paste it, and I need to assign the function like this one. So once you assign the function, means you can use this one variable. So in the variable I will use the map function, that is help us to counting the true condition, and when the counting the true condition, then I will change the background color. So let's look at that. When I indicator dot map map, and I need to select the box in a minute. Yeah, I need to select the box. You can write any name as you want on there, and inside that I need to select my boxes. That is variable that is appear top of my page like this one. Inside that I have all of the data, all of the boxes, and this is array. So I need to pass the box variable like this one, same parameter on there. Then I need to use dot style dot background color, and I'm gonna assign the background color is hash F4D03F. So yeah, I think it should be display. And last thing I'm gonna add it after this one, I need to select my container element. What is the name? Container element like this one, and I'm going to add the class list dot add the success, because I will use it in a minute. I will use it inside. So I'm going to select the element first. We're going to check it if everything is perfect. Yeah, I win the game, and once I win the game, then I will display the model, and let's see. Yeah, I have a success message on there, everything is perfect on there. So let's see, just focus on the container as you can see. So once I win the game, then have a success message, right? In the success message I need to select in a minute. I need to get the value in a minute. I will just select the container dot success and I'm going to select the model, right? Yeah, inside that I have a model, so I'm get it and get to top of there. So this is model. In the model I need to use opacity is 1, and I'm going to use translate y 0. And also I need to add on there few things like opacity is 0, and the default is opacity 0, and use transform, translate X is best. I want to move it in the 500%, and I'm going to use transition as well, all 0.8 second as a in. First we're going to save it, and let's look at that. Yeah, the model is up here once you win the game. So let's try it one more time. As you can see, player all win the game, right? So let's try it to add another combination. Player X, you have win the game. Cool. The last thing I need to add it, when user will click on the button, then I want to restart the game, right? But I need to use that as this one, active. This is a property that is used to add the animation transform scale 0.90 yet. And also I will add the future inside in a minute. Select the success, and this is boxes, so I need to select the box. Cursor not allowed once user win the game. So I'm going to refresh my page. Okay, in a minute I'm able to see the, okay, just a minute. Refresh it. Yeah, it's perfect right now. As you can see on the board, you can't see the cursor is pointed right now. So let's work on the restart button. So I need to get in a minute. In the rest game means restart the game. So I need to select the restart button. Add listener, which event, click event. Once the click is executed, then execute the function is restart game. So create the function like that. Curly brackets. First of all, I need to select my spaces dot fill, assign the default value is null. Then I need to select my boxes and use for each loop. Pass the parameter. And inside that I need to passing the value of the each box is none, and I will use box dot style dot background color is default. And after this one, for each loop you need to select player.txt .inner HTML, assign that the value is Tic Tac Toe Game, and yeah, also you need to assign the current player is whatever the player you have assigned on the default. So I assign the OTXT. If you want to assign the XTXT, so you need to assign it, right? Finally, you need to select the container element, and you need to use it class list, because you need to remove the class successes. So that's it for the Tic Tac Toe Game. So let's look at that. Click on that. Right, cool.